Morning. Just a second.
That'll be a good spot.
That'll be a good spot. I already unmuted us.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think that you were talking to air.
To the camera?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, folks. Is this on? It's not on. We are...
Wait, hold on. Is there peanuts in this? No, I'm good.
Yeah, sudden discovery. No. We are gonna try this cereal. We've been talking and joking about this now for a while. Mm-hmm. We were at Costco on Sunday, and I was like, man, let's do it. First thing I want to say before we even try this box is heavy.
It's very heavy.
It is heavy. It's a heavy box.
It's heavier than the other box you bought, the regular cereal.
Yeah, it's
which
almost
is a lot more cereal.
It's almost 2.5 pounds. So like it's a very heavy box. So there's a lot of stuff in here. But yeah, it's almonds are the first ingredient. Cereal flakes, pumpkin seeds, dried cranberries, and dried cherries. To be perfectly honest with you, this seems more like the sort of thing that I would eat as a snack and not in milk. But let's find out.
This cup was a mistake.
That is a hearty cereal. Mm-hmm. Holy crap. Mal got the recommended serving size of 2/3 cup. I filled the bowl. I'm realizing now that filling the bowl may have been an error, because this is like...
coffee!
It's better than I expected it to be.
Mm-hmm. It takes so long to chew.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to it. You know what I mean? Holy crap. I probably should have had the recommended serving. Yeah, even like the cereal flakes.
Is that like coconut on there?
Even the cereal flakes are like thick. Because when you think of cereal flakes, you think of like Frosted Flakes or the Flakes and Raisin Bran, which are really thin. These aren't that. These are thicker than that. Good God, everything about this cereal is hearty. The question, though, is it good? I mean, it is good. Mm-hmm. Like, the cereal itself tastes good, and then you also got the little, like, raisins or whatever, or
the flavor
are they
kind
cranberries?
of they're cherries.
Oh, cherries.
The flavor kind of reminds me of Cracklin' Oat Bran.
Like, on paper, a $13 cereal sounds kind of insane. But having actually tried this, I'm like, oh, I kind of understand the price a little bit better. I think I gave myself much too large of a bowl.
There's a lot of almonds in this.
Yeah, like they're not skimping on the almonds. When they advertise almonds are the first ingredient, that's true. This is like a bowl of almonds. So, you know, you got 2.5 pounds of cereal, and it's super hearty cereal. And like, my issue with cereal is like I almost never have just one bowl of cereal. I'll fill a bowl with cereal and then I'll eat another bowl of cereal. Because it doesn't keep you full. I guess this would, because it is designed to do that.
Anise asked how the almonds are, like, what type? There's like whole almonds, and there's also like sliced. Like very thinly sliced.
Mm-hmm.
And those blend in with the oats and the flakes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm actually... The question is, would I get this again? I don't know. I think there are cheaper ways to be full in the morning. But do I think the cost is a little more justified than originally thought? Yeah. Yeah, especially... Especially if, like... If you're eating the recommended serving sizes, how many servings are in this? 19. So, what's the math on that? $13, 19 servings. Like 70 cents? 70 something cents? If you think of it that way, you think of a bowl of cereal, you know, is... Click through to 68. That sounds right. So like 70 cents, right? It's actually not that bad. I cannot believe that I've taken the road to be like, actually, crap. It's not really that bad of an idea. And 63 Phil says, in quality servings, not just sugar. Correct. Yeah. If
Can I have the box back?
If you do the math, for quality ingredients, it's 280 calories for 2/3 cup. Yeah.
Man, sugar itself is way down on the ingredient list. Brown sugar syrup.
Yeah.
Maple syrup is near the top. But...
Yeah, this is not sponsored. They're just getting free advertising. But that's the way it is for a lot of brands. We just try stuff and we're like, eh. Chatman says, does Morning Summit make you feel like you're on a summit? No. No, it does not. I bet I have 2 servings here.
I'm almost done.
Okay. It takes a long time to eat.
Mm-hmm.
If Thomas thought salads were bad, you'd have a fit trying to make his way through a bowl of Morning Summit. Holy crap. It's called Morning Summit because it feels like you're climbing a mountain trying to eat this. That's why it's called that. Anyway. So yeah. My opinion of this has changed a bit. This seems like actually a quality cereal that would keep you full. And cost per ingredient is probably better than getting a sugary cereal. And as long as you're eating the serving size, you know, your bowl of cereal is like what? Like 70
You can
cents.
put this back down.
And unlike Frosted Flakes, where I have to have 2 bowls, probably only need 1 bowl of this.
Belief says,
Yeah.
Is it good enough to buy at a consistent rate, or is it more of a every once in a while deal? maybe if we're feeling it. Like, I go through phases. Like, I was eating quiche a lot the last couple weeks. And, like, I'll probably eat yogurt because I got a bunch of yogurt. And Steven will be like, I feel like Frosted Flakes this week.
Yeah.
How good are the games on the back of the box? I think the front and the back are the same.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we had looked at on the online reviews, you know, for the online reviews, it was like $26 at Walmart or something. Just an insane amount of money. Would I pay Would I pay $25 for that box of cereal? No. No, I would not. But does $13 seem more fair than it did before I tasted it? Yes. So, you coming up? Hi, bub. Sorry, I'm still eating this.
Yeah, I'm done now. But I do need a sip of coffee.
Like, holy cow. Like, I'm getting near the end, but okay. This is not an exaggeration. I'm completely serious here. My jaw is sore. I'm not even lying. I've had to chew so hard. My jaw is actually getting fatigued. I should not have... If you get this cereal, just eat the serving size. Holy... I'm actually getting tired. I'm getting tired.
You climbed that summit.
I'm climbing this... Oh my god, that's it. It's called Morning Summit, because if you go over the serving size, that's what it feels like.
No, it's probably because it helps you get through the morning. Because it's so full of things that keep you full.
I think the big thing, and we'll have to reconvene on Thursday to talk about it, is like, will this give me a bunch of energy to start the day? Maybe.
I feel good.
If it does, maybe that's another, point in its favor. Because like Frosted Flakes taste good because it's nothing but sugar, but it's not going to help you do anything. I bought a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But eating 2 bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch is going to keep me full for 40 minutes. That's just the way it is. Anyway.
Noir Kid subscribed. Welcome. Noir X Kite. You will have to click. Can you do that, or should I just take?
Can you just take
keyboard?
this? I'm sorry. I'm rounding the. Oh my
just...
god.
Oh, Chaz is clicking for me. Thank you, Chaz.
Thank you, Chaz.
Phantom SVT resubscribed 32 months. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Matt and Satsy resubscribed tier 2 for 32 months. I know it's Satsy. I just haven't had all the coffee yet. Vaccination went well, and I'm A-okay. No side effects, just some extra nap time. And by June 6th, I can go and get things like Starbucks again. I'm eager for this. Congratulations.
Nice.
That's not too far away.
That's really not. It's like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we've Oh my god, I'm so tired.
You can go back to bed after this.
Well, no, I'm. My brain's not tired, but like I feel like I need to like get a little pillow for my jaw and just like rest my jaw. Yeah, folks have probably seen that we've had some meals and stuff with my parents, which has been really exciting. So I'm ecstatic that more people get to, go back to
some normalcy.
Normalcy. Yeah. Other thing about this
is the milk is not super sweet because of the cereal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because all the ingredients in this
are crunchier.
God, I'm not even exaggerating. Like that was, I ran a marathon. Because all of the ingredients of this are real thick, including the flakes, I got through that entire bowl of cereal and nothing got soggy, and I ate it for 15 minutes.
How many ounces is that box?
Well, it's 2 pounds 6 ounces, so
38.
38.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram of cereal for all of our kilogram viewers. Not people in different places, just people that really love kilograms.
I'm giving this back to you.
Okay. All right. I'm just...
Processing?
Yeah. All right. Cranberries in my cereal. Cranberries in morning summit.
Weren't they cherries? Oh, there's both.
There's both. There's cranberries and cherries. Yeah. Gracious sake. All right. Okay. All right, I'm good now. We really went on a journey. Because
climbed a summit, if you will.
Well, I mean, we went on a journey just with this entire experience because we found out about the cereal. We found out that it costs even more in certain places, and we ragged on the cereal because we were like, what do you mean? $13 cereal is insane. And then we bought it, and we start looking at it from like a math perspective, and like, actually, it's a pretty good deal, and it would keep you full, and it seems really good. So like, it's just not the outcome I expected. I really expected to taste this morning and be like, look at this bougie cereal, $13. This is ridiculous. And now I'm like, okay, actually, like, 70 cents for a quality bowl of cereal seems really reasonable. Crap. My complaints, they are forgotten. Ryan says, a journey of self-discovery. Kind of. All right. Okay.
Are you good now?
Yeah, that was a lot. All right. 5 months at tier 2. Gold toast for Radio Dread, who says, almost at 6. Getting close. 13 months for Summer Essential. 13 months. Today's my first day of exam period, and I'm writing a poem analysis including a goose, shoelaces, and boxing gloves. Anyway, here's a fun fact. The Norwegian word for gums directly translates to tooth meat. I mean, that's not wrong. I've just never thought of it that way. 28 months. From Shaman, who says, got my second vaccine yesterday, but got into a minor car accident on the way home. Everyone involved is fine, but it still sucks. Good vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the most important thing is that everyone's okay, but also the whole experience is still bad. You know, no one wants to deal with
insurance or
calling the police and having them come out and write a report and then exchange information and then deal with insurance and then however long that goes on. It's a process. But I hope that it goes as smoothly as possible. And I wish you well. Yeah, I know. Liner is the perfect song for talking about car accidents. Listen, it's random. Sometimes it lines up good, sometimes not so much. 300 bits from Night Owl says, I have come for the cereal and also to tell you guys that I also have my first audition for a show in 2 years in a couple of weeks.
Good luck.
Nice. Hope that audition goes well. I was not exaggerating about my mouth being sore.
Well, you get to talk. I'm gonna do some jaw stretches before that cereal next time.
I'm just gonna do the serving.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. 333 bits from a Lost Vagabond. I don't think I've ever been this excited to watch other people eat cereal in my entire life. That's the sort of quality content that folks have come to expect out of us at Breakfast Stream, and that's what we will continue to aim for. But also, I just assumed that everyone had the same, sense of mystery and awe that I had about it, because, finding out about a cereal that costs that much, I'm like, well,
Why?
Why? So I'm glad that so many other folks were invested in this, because I've been very invested in this. When we passed it at the Costco on Sunday, I was like, Mallory,
Is it time?
should we do it? I was like, I'll ask Twitter. I just can't wait to discover other cereals. 30 bits from Barry Crepes. Excited to get my first jab today, finally, after vaccine rollout shenanigans in my province. Nice.
Awesome.
16 ounces of water 1 hour before. Rotate arm.
It's like a can of
Proceed.
soda and a half. Do they use ounces in Canada? There's some things they use metric for and some things they use imperial for.
Well, they would probably use like milliliters, because like a can of Coke is 500 milliliters.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be right. That's too much, because 500 milliliters would be half a liter, and a can is not a half a liter. Oh, 355. Thank y'all. My brain was like, 2 cans is not a liter, you fool. So real fun thing for all of the. I mean, Brandon, same. Real fun thing for all of the folks in the liter part of the world. We also use the liter. We don't use any other measurement from we don't use milliliters, and we don't use hundoliters, centiliters. Hundoliters would be 100 liters. It's a lot of beverage. Centiliters, yeah. Centa is...
Kilo.
Well, kilo is 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Kilo is 1/1000th. Centa is 1/100th. But hundoliters is great. Where were we? Anyway, yeah. So we don't use milliliters or centiliters for anything. But we do use normal liters. So like you can buy a can of Coke and that's in ounces. That's 12 ounces. And you can buy
2 liter.
a bottle of Coke, which is 20 ounces. And then we go to a liter.
Is it a liter? I thought it was 2.
You can buy liter or 2 liter.
Okay.
Yeah. But Mal's right. Generally, we skip there. You can get a liter of beverage, but it's harder to find in the States. We go straight to 2 liters. So like the de facto amount of liquid that you would buy for a household or a party would be a 2 liter. And it's just so weird because like everything else is ounces. You know, a can is 12, a bottle is 20, and then it's like, now you need a 2 liter. And that's what we call it. I mean, that might be dependent on where you are in the U.S., but growing up, it was, we should go pick up a 2 liter of Coke.
For the pizza party.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was the expression, a 2 liter of Coke. So, it's just weird. Oh. When that wolf is sitting there in Looney Tunes, looking for the girls walking by, 'cause he's a loon. He's thinking in his brain, Auga! And it's because he's in Chattanooga, where all of
the choo-choo trains go.
Yeah. It's not where I was going with that.
I know.
That's Tex Avery, you uncultured swine. My bad. My thought process, and some of you probably saw it going on in my brain, was, crap, last word has to be Chattanooga. And I was like, what rhymes with Chattanooga? Brain goes, Auga. And I was like, that's a stretch. Okay. And then had to work backwards and be like, let's talk about that, what is it? He's a wolf, right? He's a wolf.
Yeah.
Whew. We got there. Sorta. Oh, 6031 from Bella Bunny says, any topic you choose, but the last word has to be Chattanooga. End topic, I just woke up and this was my first thought of the day. There's a bunch of very beautiful women in Chattanooga, and the wolf is excited to be there.
Yeah, we got that from the song.
Yeah, then you said train.
It's 'cause Chattanooga choo-choo.
I guess a train also kind of goes awooga. More of like a woo-woo. A woo-woo. Sorry, I'm just imagining in Chattanooga.
I'm just reminded of what we recorded on Saturday.
There's a new episode of Broken Phone that exists, and I can't wait. I can't wait for you all to hear it. It's something special. Oh, Mal's crying. Mal's crying. We're not half an hour in and Mal's crying. Do you need a tissue? There's some on my desk in front of my monitor.
Okay, good.
If you need to. Close the fridge. Close the fridge. Chaz and Brandon. We'll get this. You said Jeff's here?
Oh, yeah, Jeff's here.
Chaz, Jeff, and Brandon will understand. Close the fridge.
Everyone else will get it soon.
And everyone else will get it very soon. Close the fridge. Anyway,
I can't help it.
It was a funny episode. It was a funny episode. Anyway, I took a long detour there to talk about leaders. 11 months from Elfie Goldfish. 11 months also from Bourbon Dodongo. Dude, one more month, and I get a 1. Correct. 2 months from Miss Dreamer with the, I don't know, it's a little Twitch happy face emote. 16 months from Layla316, and thank you both for the years of wonderful content. I started watching in 2013 with my then boyfriend, now fiancé, and we still make time to watch you guys together on Fridays. Be well, and good vibes to all. Well, thank you. I'm glad you've been watching for so long. Also a,
Sorry, it's still funny.
A good opportunity to remind everyone that this Friday we will be returning to Breath of the Wild. So, so look forward to that. I'm working hard on trying to get enough sleep. And, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's a work in progress. The weirdest thing, I never mentioned this in the vlog yesterday. I probably should have, but I hate to be, like, continually negative on the vlog. Be like, look at all the bad things that are occurring. But, I actually started dealing with vertigo again yesterday. So that was fun. And it's just kind of been off and on. Mm-hmm. So I might do some of the exercises. You should. I should do some of the exercises today, because I kind of thought that it'd be like a one and done thing. Be like, it's probably just a weird byproduct of sleeplessness. And I woke up today and I still had it, and I was like, okay. So I'm probably gonna do some of the exercises.
Campus.
Hi, Shrimpy.
Hey, Shrimpy.
Shrimp boy. 27 months from Sapphic Ruby, who says, wow, 27 months. I remember when I subbed the first night they were available. It feels like forever ago, but also like yesterday. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Also, hope that $13 cereal was worth it. I mean, it's really not bad. It's really not bad. At least when I see it in the store now, I'll be like, I get it. I get it. You know, the reason it seems so crazy is because in comparison to the cost of all the other cereals, you know, it's really high. But if they sold it closer in price to the other cereals, then the box would have to be a lot smaller. Mm-hmm. And then that would be my criticism. It's like, look how tiny the box is. So they probably can't. It's one of those things you have to try, or you'll never, I guess, get it. Almonds are the first ingredient. 200 bits from Macau 2020. Thank you. 10 months from Mortally Crafty. Hey, 10 months. Need some good vibes for this, as I'm in the hospital with pregnancy complications and could be here till the baby gets here in late June. Good vibes. Good vibes. I hope that everything goes as smoothly as possible. And I hope that you don't wind up staying there until late June. But no matter what, I hope that both you and the baby are safe and there are no issues there. Yeah, chat's got your back. Goodness. 25 months from Diane Matrix. Or Dylan Matrix? Dylan Matrix.
I was going to say Dylan.
Dylan Matrix. Well, this also goes back to the the episode on Saturday. Is it the lowercase L? Is it the capital Y? It's impossible to know. No one's ever made a font to differentiate between the two. And it's really something that we should work on. Probably Dylan. Dylan Matrix. Been a while since I've gotten to catch a stream live, but I didn't realize I'd already passed 2 years. Yeah, Dylan says it's Dylan. It would be kind of odd if randomly, in a completely lowercase username, someone was like, you know what? Capital Y. That would be a very, very odd choice. Anyway, congrats on the 2. 10 months from Desitel Racing. 10 months already. Can't stay or watch this week live because I'm in meetings all week for work. Can I get some good vibes because I have an interview Thursday for a promotion? Love this amazing community. Yeah, good vibes.
Good vibes.
Hope that works out well. That'll be nice. Yeah, enjoy the meetings. I guess it's not impossible to enjoy work meetings. I mean, most people, I would say, probably are just trying to move on through, but some can be good. Some. Like a 10%. 10%. 300 bits from Drapidius Badoof. Good morning, grandparents. Got my first jab on Sunday and found out my second jab will be on my sister's birthday. Guess it's 2 things to be excited for.
Awesome.
Well, that's cool. Better on her birthday than the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because otherwise...
You might be...
Yeah, you...
A little under the weather,
yeah,
possibly.
You would not be very present for your sister's birthday. 14 months from Frorwolf. 3...
He is just...
He's so rolly.
He rolly.
He's a full tummy.
A very full tummy.
Because he got fed probably a little more than he needed to. It's fine.
When I got up...
We're working on it.
At, what was it, 6:30?
Yes.
He was messing with that.
Oh.
By the way.
We got, in an effort to try and fix my sleep, because one of the issues for the past few weeks, there's multiple reasons, but one of the reasons that I haven't been able to sleep very well is Kepler's been waking me up hours before we should wake up. So we bought an automatic feeder. They're much cheaper than they were just even a few years ago. And we got everything set up last night, and I put the food in it, and we had the portions set not wrong. They weren't wrong. It was just a little more than
he would
normally get. So I've changed it, but he got a pretty big scoop this morning. But he didn't know, because it's new. He didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So,
he hasn't associated that noise with, oh, there's food in the dish yet.
So I heard it go off this morning because I was awake. And I was laying in bed, and he was like tucked up into my crotch, all curled up. And all of a sudden, and they all fell into the bowl. And I could tell that he had kind of like sat up, like, what was that?
What was that?
And I just kept sitting like, if he goes to investigate, he'll discover there's food.
He didn't do that.
And then he laid back down, and I was like, no, buddy, no, you gotta go do this. And he just he was curled up and he was happy. So I was like, Mal, he doesn't know it's food. He doesn't understand. And Mal's like, okay. So then Mal got out of bed, walked into the kitchen.
He wouldn't get out of bed and follow me,
and was calling him, and was curled up and was looking at her like,
I'm comfy.
Like, I'm comfortable. What's going on?
Why would I get up?
Mal's like, your food. There's food in here. It's here. It came out.
Empty head, no thoughts.
So then eventually Mallory had to pick Kepler up off of the bed and put him in the kitchen.
Well, I wanted him to walk to it and discover it.
Yeah.
So I tried to lead him over to it. And he, sniffed the hopper, and he was like, huh, why are we up?
He'll get it eventually, but it was funny.
Well, when he woke me up at 6:30,
yeah,
he was messing with it. Because he can smell there's food in there.
Yeah.
He knows there's something in there that is his.
Yeah, he actually woke me up earlier, and then I told him no. Because I knew that the thing was going to go off.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, no. And I just gave him one good no.
Yamadorgon says, Kepler's a special boy. I wonder if Sagan would have gotten it faster. Sagan would have had it open and eaten everything in it.
Yeah, he would have figured out a way to destroy it.
Yeah.
And already consumed everything. So yeah, he had already woken me up, and I told him no, and then he got back up on the bed and curled up and went back to sleep. So he's really good about it today. Of course, then I was awake, so then I laid there for an hour or whatever until finally the thing went off, and then I was like, okay, now he can eat. And then he's like, I don't understand how this works, so he'll get it. He'll get it. 300 bits from Squid. Can I get some good vibes? After hearing news about New York yesterday, which will affect my job, my anxiety isn't treating me well. Yeah, good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah, I mean, just in general, for anyone dealing with anxiety about anything, really, I hope that you're able to experience some calm and some peace for a bit. 20 months from Rara Oaks. 20 months. So happy to be a part of this group. Also, I'll be getting Twitch twins in a month. Big news for me, I'm going out of town from the end of July, so have to figure out when Crunch will happen. Ooh. I want to go somewhere.
We probably will be.
Okay. It doesn't have to be far.
I know.
Me and Mal have been talking.
There's a few places that we're going to probably end up going to.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to do a day trip up to Charlotte.
I mean, we might be up there regardless.
Well, it would be different circumstances. I'd like to go to see things. Like just drive up, leave early in the morning, go up, see stuff in Charlotte, and then come back. We have a feeder. We can just give it extra food, or Dad could come over and do wet food. But that's pretty good. I want to get out of the house. 14 months from Ravencloak says 14 months. Here's to at least 14 more. Love what y'all do, and I love the community. Sending love and hugs to everyone. Let's have a great Tuesday. Let's have a great Tuesday. 30 bits from Leaf473. Finally, a place where I can acquire the knowledge of the $13 cereal. I mean, I feel like watching two people experience it live, especially who were extremely skeptical, is a better experience than reading reviews.
Yeah.
Of people that are like, cereal real good, but cheaper at Costco. Because when I read that, I was like, I'm sorry? It's more expensive than $13 somewhere? 8 months from Coil and the Stars. Good morning, breakfast stream. I missed you. School went back full time, but senior year ends next Wednesday, so I'll be back the Thursday after. Here today because my second jab knocked me out. Hope everyone's well. I hope you, start feeling better.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably will in just the next
little bit,
mm-hmm. But it takes some time to recover. 14 months from Adrian Quell. Got my first jab. Side effects were short-lived, thankfully, at least for now. Still expecting the second dose to kick my butt. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. I've known a few people now that their first shot was worse than their second.
Yeah. There's been people we know that have had nothing. They're like, yeah, I didn't have any side effects except the storm.
Yeah. Your mileage may vary.
Yep.
20 months from Night City. 23 months from Andrew in the Kitchen. 23 months. Did you know that 23 is the smallest prime number whose digits consist of consecutive primes? Nope, I didn't either. I just looked it up. Hope that morning summit is treating you well. It was delicious.
It was.
Having now finished it, 20 minutes ago, I'm like, hey, this is a pretty little tasty snack. 20 months from Lugo44 with Kepi, Peggy, and Good Vibes emotes. Arian661 gives us up to Jace Book. 30 months from Jizak. Morning, all. It's been a bit since I've popped in for a stream, but last week I finished college, and all my grades are in, so I now can say I have an associate's degree in video production.
Congratulations.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, congrats to all of the graduates, too. Because I guess at this point, quite a few folks have probably finished up. And
this
if
is
not,
about the time for when my school would have been out for the year.
Yeah, and if not, probably another week or so. So yeah, congratulations to you, and congratulations to all of our graduates. There's a little A little round of applause. Good work, everyone. Especially over the past year. It's not been a great year for education and schooling, but you persevered. You made it work. So, congrats. 21 months from Goombario. This is catching a breakfast stream for the first time in a while. Good to be here. Glad to have you here. We also get a sub from Flying Walrus 33. Welcome. 1400 from Mazel with an E. Mentioned how my week last week started really bad, but I not only got to play D&D, but found Pokemon cards and pulled not one, but two of the Charizard cards. That is a direct reason Walmart and Target are no longer selling Pokemon cards in the store. Anyway, hope this week goes great for everyone and can't wait to breathe the wild this Friday. I also am looking forward to breathing the wild. It sounds like you had a pretty good week.
Yeah.
Got to do a few fun things. 18 months from Sacrocelica. Just want to send a good vibes and congrats to all the graduates, which include my sister. She applied for graduate school and did group projects where people did no work at all. In other words, she did group projects. Raise your hand if you've worked on a group project where one or more of the people did little to basically no work. Because I think that may include everyone. Yeah. And if you were one of the people that were part of a group project where you did nothing, don't say anything. Just keep it to yourself. It's something that you can hide inside for the rest of your life. It's an inner guilt that you hold with you until you're 45. Yeah, and that's just part of like both high school and college. There were times I did group projects in both where it was like, oh, it's clear that no has strong opinions. It's clear that it's clear that this person is not going to be doing anything. Yeah,
I felt like when I was teaching, for the most part, like if I had a group project with other teachers for whatever, like those people all pulled their weight, but we were
adults.
Yeah, but I know that's not how it always is.
No.
Even then.
Yeah. It's fine. It was, I remember we did a group project in college. We had to produce a short with a small team, and it was me and 3 other people. And it was an interesting experience. Like right out of the gate, it was an interesting experience because someone was like, they were at school because they wanted to be a screenwriter, so they wanted to write it. And they were bad. They were really bad. And they had a lot of okay, I'm going to do this as quickly and briefly as I can. They had a character from their high school days that always made an appearance in their videos or whatever they made, and they wanted that character in the video. They wanted it in the short film. And we were all like, so the other 3 people, and me and the other 2 people were like, but what? Yeah, Sapphire Beckett says Theros. Yes! God! Oh, when I read it like that, it hurts so much worse. They had an OC, and they were like, they always had this person like come on screen and say this stupid line, and I was like, okay, but that, you're in college and this is a group project, so like, what are you doing? Anyway, there was a lot of dialogue that was overly raunchy and not great, but it was fine. We got through it, but I ended up doing a lot more than I expected to do. Because like I was going to college for editing, so I was like, okay, yeah, I can edit it. But then also, I shot almost all of it. It's fine. Anyway, group projects are bad. 500 bits from Radio Dread, who says hi from unusually sunny Stockholm, watching on the mobile app from my balcony. It's a good day for me so far, and I hope yours will be good too. I am First off, that sounds lovely. I'm very
Yeah.
jealous. I feel pretty good about today.
Me too.
In a way that part of my brain's like, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't feel good about today. Like, things have been really rough over the past, I mean, at this point, like, several weeks. And a lot of it has stemmed from, sleep issues. And I'm still having, problems with sleep, and I didn't sleep super great last night, and I still have a bit of vertigo. But I don't know, I feel a little better. Probably because I feel
like you slept better
than I have in a bit.
Yeah, maybe not as much as you needed,
Yeah.
time-wise, but maybe a deeper sleep.
Yesterday was a hard day for me, so I think maybe just in direct comparison to yesterday, it's better. So maybe that's why. Or maybe it's the $13 cereal. Maybe that's it. Jeff says the cat feeder placebo. I mean,
I think Jeff would have really gotten a kick out of watching Kepler try and get into it last night, and
I'm trying to do a lot,
setting it up, and
a lot of things all at once to see if something helps me. So the cat feeder is one, and there's probably some level of placebo effect in there. The cereal's not part of it, but it was nice to try new cereal. The other thing that I did is I am cutting out caffeine for a few weeks, so no caffeine at all. I don't know that that's my problem, because I really don't consume that much caffeine. Like, usually a cup of coffee a day, sometimes two. But just in case, I'm not doing any caffeine for a while, and we'll see what happens. I'll have a vlog about that soon, but I'm turning it into another, like, challenge. So if folks want to join me on this journey and also cut out caffeine for a while, feel free.
I posted the picture of Kepler last night trying to get into the thing, where he was sniffing around trying to figure out where the food was in the mod channel so it could get posted.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't... Oh, there he is. Yeah,
he knew there was food in there. There's at least the top has like a latch, and not just like a flip top.
Yeah, it locks. So
but he was sniffing around the opening. He knew there was cat food in there.
It would be very difficult for the cat to get into the food container.
Although Sagan figured it out on the other ones that we had.
Yeah,
which is why we got the one with the big cat safe, the food safe.
Yeah.
And he almost like was figuring that out.
Well, he wasn't strong enough to do that.
No. He was trying.
Yeah,
he knew that it was the top and it spun, but he just couldn't.
Yeah, I think he might have had the principle down, but he couldn't get into it. Armored Frog gifted a sub to Tooth Meat. Of course, that username exists. 300 bits from Jyoti Picard. Can't wait for the 513 vlog that discusses your thoughts of 10 years ago on day 537. Yeah, we did that. We recorded that. Oh, and I'll use this opportunity to say 3 vlogs a day every day for a few days. There were 3 vlogs yesterday. There will be 3 vlogs today, not counting breakfast stream. So if breakfast stream is going to come out, then you'll get 4 videos. And then another 3 vlogs tomorrow as well. So trying to catch up. And yeah, Brandon's got the times 3, 3:15, and 3:30 Eastern. Yeah, at least for the next few days. I already have them done. That's why I can definitively say that they're coming, is because I've done
the editing.
Yeah, they're on the channel. They're just scheduled, so they're on their way. And then I'm also working on, last Thursday we did breakfast stream. We started in the kitchen with that device. I'm doing a review on that device, and I recorded the review, but I have to shoot some B-roll to get that vlog done. Mm-hmm. So it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
You know what else you're working on today?
Oh yeah, your video.
Yeah.
Unless something goes terribly wrong, Mal's painting will be out today. Unless something goes terribly wrong. I don't think it'll go terribly wrong, but it should be out today. Sometime today. It's really cool. I'm looking forward to people seeing it. It's a twist In my
Yeah.
opinion, it is a twist on what is a very famous level in video gaming.
Yeah.
Kind of almost like a surrealist version in some ways of...
It's dreamy.
It's very dreamy. Yeah. It's cool. I think it's one of those things that you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, I recognize what this is, and this really is a very different version of that. 32 months from Existential Joker says, 32, huh? My sub is getting old. Appropriate for this stream, so it's okay. Keep up the entertaining work, you two. Well, thank you, Joker. We're we're old, but we're trying. 32 months also from Randy B213. 32 years! Just kidding. Just thought it would be funny since I've been subbed the same number as my age. 32 months. Woo! I also am 32 months old. Years.
Yeah.
Kind of ties back into the 10-year look back video that's coming out. Because I was standing and I was like, let's see, how old am I? How old will I be in 10 years? I'll be 32. I probably won't be vlogging. 12 months at tier 2. It's also Gold Toast. PYM181 says, good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
Congrats on a year. 17 months from Gamer Girl 2108. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Shy says, since we're on the topic of cereal this morning, I have a question. Have you ever been eating cereal or just breakfast in general and have your jaw crack unexpectedly? It happens from time to time. It's not necessarily cereal or breakfast, but just occasionally, you know, I'll go to move my jaw and I'll hear like a...
Oh, I can do that just normally.
Oh. You don't have to. I'll just accept that you can do it. But yeah, sometimes it happens. I mean, the older I get, the more things
Start to go wrong with your...
Well, I was gonna say the more things crack. Like there's more sounds. There's so many more sounds than there used to be. Like, you get out of bed or move in a certain way, and there's sounds that come out of different parts of my body that there shouldn't have been. Just cracks. This large like. I'm just worried that, you know, at some point one of those will hurt real bad. Like I'll be like, oh no. Because sometimes that can happen. 13 months from A-Rail says, ooh, 13 months. I'm a little late to the stream today, but I'm happy to be here as always. Thanks, as always, for the great content. You're welcome. You're welcome. 300 bits from J Lineback requesting some of those good vibes. We are currently facing the possibility of a total lockdown in my state of Malaysia. The pandemic is far from over here, having gotten way worse. Good vibes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah, it's easy to focus on things that are happening here at home and the excitement of, you know, the vaccination rollout, but it's very easy to forget that things are not that way everywhere. So we certainly wish you good vibes, and hope things can get turned around as quickly as possible. And well wishes for Malaysia. We get 100 bits from Opera Bubbles. Thank you. We get 300 from Platinum Pikachu. Says the Pokemon Snap streams were great, but I was left wondering about some of the alerts we never heard. Were there any more pronunciations as bad as Ludicolo, Cub1, or Piku? I don't remember Piku. Piku's new. No, I mean, I don't know because I did not hear them personally. You know, I didn't listen to all of them. Oh, Piku was Pichu. Oh. If other folks remember any ridiculous ones from the streams, they can share in chat. Nidoran Female Sign was another one that I really liked. And then also Hitmonchan. I did like Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan was pretty good. But yeah, Cub1 was probably my favorite. Cater Pie. I think the interesting thing is that the text-to-speech, it got some really difficult ones correct, and then it got some really easy ones bizarrely wrong. So really didn't know what you were going to get. And we don't have any immediate plans to return to Pokemon Snap, but I think what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of keep it as a, in case of emergency, casual stream game.
Yeah.
So if we're between projects and we want to come back to it, or if something happens and we're not able to do Breath of the Wild or like whatever our normal stream game is that week, we can just throw in Pokemon Snap and be like, play that. Yeah, Brandon says, break glass for cute Pokephoto. Yeah, basically that, if we need, as Rachel says, a contingency game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good game for that because there's no pressure. It's just chill out, take photos. So
yeah,
I won't be playing that off screen then. So if we do a future stream, it'll pick up exactly where we left off. So that's my plan. 300 bits from Super Thingy-Mabob. I'm less confused by the switch to metric with liters and more confused that you apparently go from ounces, which is a unit of mass, to liters, which is a unit of volume. Also, I do feel like I need to start using hundo liters. I mean, I sincerely hope that everyone starts using hundo liters because it's a great unit of measurement. The problem is it would be 100 liters, and I'm not really sure what you would be measuring where you would need 100 liters, because that's a lot. That's 52 liters. It's 52 liters. And yeah, as Chad is pointing out, because this will be confusing to anyone who's not from the US, we have two different ounces. The ounce is a unit of mass, but we also have the fluid ounce. The fluid ounce is actually a different measurement. So, and that might be really interesting because, folks may not know that if they're not from here. But yeah, we have 2 ounces. Yeah, this is blowing some minds. Okay, and it's so interesting because, like, if you're from the US, it doesn't faze you. You just understand that they're different things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this. If you're from the States, you just understand that an ounce, if it's not a liquid, is a different measurement than if it's a liquid. I'm so sorry. It's not that it's a good system. I mean, you knew that. Just me telling you, I'm like, yeah, it's... Yeah, 63 Phil says, it's context sensitive. Basically that. I don't know how to explain. One is weight, one is volume. Okay. Anyway, sorry to make everyone's heads explode. It's so fun, isn't it? Isn't it fun? It's one of my favorite things about like doing streaming and then the internet in general is that you've got so many different folks from so many walks of life that would have never, under any other circumstances, had to learn this sort of information because they don't deal with it on a daily basis. And then you put them in a room and they start talking and they're like, wait a minute, do you do this crazy thing? And the other people are like, why, yes, it's not crazy here. And then you just have this fun back and forth. I love it. Anyway. It's great. 500 minutes from Gamer Girl. Morning, Stephen Amell. So my brother wants to know, will you guys get all the memories before you beat Breath of the Wild? Yes.
Memories, yes.
Memories, yes. Yeah, and we only have...
2.
Yeah.
And one of them is one you have to get after everything else?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Pinterest says, why don't you use grams for general weight instead of ounce? Grams are not a thing here. I mean, they are, it's listed on boxes, but we don't use them. If you are in... If you are...
We use them for medicine. Or other drugs.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Don't. If you're a...
And we use millimeters for bullets.
If you are... Stop. If you are like a baker, if you're a chef, you might use grams, right? Because that gives you a more accurate reading. But Mao is right, actually. Medicine is still measured in grams here.
And milliliters are used for liquid meds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So...
Coffee!
Yeah.
I mean, those things need to be a bit more accurate, so.
Yeah, and maybe that's why. It's just... I can't keep talking about this because we'll just go into these wild things where it's like, oh yeah, of course, we don't use this, except for when we do use it. It makes sense if you live here, I promise. It's not that it makes sense at all, it doesn't. But if you live here, at least you have an innate understanding of it. Armored Frogs says we just measure stuff with whatever we have laying around. It's not even wrong!
Is hands strictly a U.S. thing, or is that something they use in other places? Like,
I don't know what
like,
a hand is.
A horse is 10 hands high.
I don't know. I've never heard that expression. That's new for even me.
Meg Mayhem, you use hands? Only for horses.
Anyway, I'm moving on. Yeah, and even Noah says, what is... I've never heard that in my life, so this is something...
They use stones in the UK.
I mean, yeah. That's very much across the pond thing.
Hand, ancient unit of length, now standardized at 4 inches, 10.16 centimeters, and used primarily for measuring the height of horses.
$300 bits from Santiago 98. Just wanted to say good morning. Also, any hints into new paintings coming up? I mean, Mal's new painting will be out today, so I don't know if I have to give a hint, because you'll just be able to see it today. As for things coming up, we already know what Mal's going to paint next.
Yeah. I need to sketch that once the video's out, and I have a little downtime from
things are a little behind because of Kahlo, but you probably knew that, because the painting coming out today is the one that, you know...
was last month.
Yeah, is the April painting. Should have been out at the end of April. It's fine. It's fine, but as a result, you know, we're working on it. 14 months from Charlemagne 25. Good morning. Hope you both are doing well. Tomorrow I have what could possibly be my first interview moving from contractor to full-time. We'll see.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Hope that interview goes well. 30 bits from Rasaka Gaming. Good morning. This last Sunday I graduated with high honors and now have an associate's in health and wellness. Later this year I will go for my certification in health coaching and cancer exercise. Congrats to all other graduates. Also, I get my first jab today. It's so interesting to hear what folks are doing.
Yeah.
You know, all of the graduates, like what they graduated in. Mm-hmm. It's fun.
And even then, like, what they're going into for their field. Because it can change. Yeah.
It's always fun because we have a very diverse crowd, and it's fun to see what folks are interested in and what they have chosen as a career path. It's just fun. 9 months from Space Cat Zero. 9 months. Time for the baby. Congrats on your triple plus, and then also, you know, your choice of Twitch infant. 300 bits from Line Rider. My entire campus's power just went out, and it's hot out. Not fun. Although the Wi-Fi is still working, I won't question it. I can still watch the stream. Hope that gets turned back on. Well, I mean, it's getting warm. Depending on where you are. Here, it's temperature outside.
579 today. It's currently 72. Good walking weather, though. 72?
Yeah, 72 more than 79, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we could go right after breakfast stream.
Yeah, we could do that. We could take a little walk. Becotron XD with the 301 bits for the Mao Sai Star Rain. 300 from Line Rider. Never mind, now the Wi-Fi is out. Now watching with mobile data at 480p. Let's hope it's alright now. Good luck. Good luck. 300 from the Leaf 473. So how much of that $13 cereal would you need to buy in order to pair with 1 hundo liter of milk? I don't measure the milk I put in it. So, a lot.
I don't either. I did put some in a cup just so I could put a little bit in and see if I needed more.
Okay, so the recommended serving apparently is half a cup.
Of milk.
of milk.
Who
wants to do math? I'm not doing
I put in
this.
maybe a fourth of cup of milk with mine.
I'm serious about this because people like math. We have a lot of what do they call them? Math heads.
I need someone to check some math for me later. I'll post it in Discord.
Math head is good. Math head is very good. All right, math heads. Here's the deal. You get 19 servings, right? 19 servings
In that box.
for $13. Each serving needs to be equipped with half a cup of milk. So if you get a half a cup of milk, how many cereal boxes would you need in order to pair it with 100 liters of milk? Equipped with this cereal is Mega Man. I cannot check your work. It is impossible for me to do that. Vagabond says 44.5. I will wait for more people to chime in with a number that is cereal. Cereal? Close. I meant to say that is close, and I said cereal. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
A number that is cereal.
DJ Moore says 44.5 is right. Really? Then that was quick. Snowstorm got 42.1. Listen, I gave you all of the things you need.
A number that is cereal for VOD title, please.
44.6. Okay, so 44 was right. Holy crap. How'd you do that so fast? Noah says this is such a memeable stream.
Coffee!
Anyway, I'm so glad that we have folks here that can do math quick. I'm going to tell an extremely embarrassing story that embarrasses both Mal and myself.
It was late.
Yeah, because that's why we couldn't do
tired.
it. We've one of the things we're getting ready to do is we're gonna transition Kepler to a different food because we're trying to find a food that is good for him and has good quality ingredients, but also is slightly cheaper. So Mal found a database of food and what's in all the cat foods, and she put together a spreadsheet that has all of the information there. So then we were trying to figure out, we had like the price, we were trying to figure out what the price per kilocalorie was, because that would tell us how expensive the food was.
Yeah, because we need to feed him based on calories.
And we had the amount of kilocalories in the food, we had the cost of the food and how many cans were in the box. And like we were looking,
How many ounces were in the can.
How many ounces were in the can. Mm-hmm. So we had all of this information in front of us, and we sat there and and like Mal put it in, and then it gave us this answer, and we were like, oh, that's wrong. Because when it came out, it was like $88 per kilocalorie, and I was like, that's impossible. A can has 112. It means that the food would cost like $10,000. And we're like, okay, it's late, because it was like 2 in the morning. We're like, okay, no problem. So then like we changed it a little bit. We're like, okay, this is right? And they gave us another like really ridiculous answer. And we sat there and we did it. And then finally I was like, this is impossible. No one's ever done it. It's impossible to do. No one's ever done it. And if we need help, we're going to have to go to the Discord and ask them to do it, because we've got some math people in there and they can do it. Anyway, apparently it was because it was late. Because the next day Mallory did it.
I just want someone to check it, though.
So Mallory's not sure she did it.
I'm gonna post it in Discord and get it checked.
That's what all the math people are in the Discord. Just ask them. They know.
I will.
Remember it was like a few years ago where I had been doing something by hand in a spreadsheet, and like I had passively mentioned it, and I think it was like either Brandon or Fossix or maybe both. We're like, you do know that like the spreadsheet will do this for you. Like it does equations, and I was like, yeah, but I don't know how to do it. It was something like add. Like it was the most basic. Yeah, it was like sum.
Column A plus column B.
It was something ridiculously easy, and they're like, you just do this, and I was like, that's great. This is really helpful. It's fine. I'm just, we all have things that we're good at. And we all have plenty of things that we're bad at. 300 bits from Item Crafting Live says, how many keppies long is the couch?
Depends if he's stretched out. If he's stretched out, it's 2.
I'm going to say 5 shrimp keppies.
Yeah, I'd say 5 shrimp keppies.
5 shrimp keppies and 2 long cats.
Because there could be another shrimp kepi there, and another shrimp kepi here, and that's about 5 shrimp keppies.
Yeah. Oh, did we run beans?
No. Chaz just did, though.
Oh, okay. Just about the time that I'm like, wait, did we run the beans? Chaz is like, nope, and you took too long. Shout out to our patrons. We appreciate you. And thank you.
And your math skills.
And yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. And also your ability to do math. I'm not, I can do the small math. Is that what it's called? Tiny math? Small math. Quick, like, little math? Little baby math.
Arithmetic?
Is that what it's called? 2033. Basic math, yeah. Like the little quick ones. Like 5 plus 7, that's 12. Minus 8, that's 4. Times 6, that's 24. Divided by 6, that's 4. Like, I can do that sort of thing pretty good. Unless you go past a number that includes a 12. That's impossible. I never learned that much. 2033 bits from Zeta Program says, Peggy has been summoned to stop Stephen from causing headaches with math. Too early for this. Now Stephen should measure Peggy with hands to see how tall Peggy is. Well, Peggy is very similar in structure to a horse, so I guess Peggy would be measured in hands. It's another possible VOD title. Peggy should be measured in hands. It's fine. 300 bits from Opera Bubble says, I really have missed a lot of streams. I forgot the bits rules. Now you get extra. I humbly request the good vibes as I crashed my car this weekend.
Oh, no.
I am okay. The car is not.
Good vibes.
I am so sorry to hear about that. Again, I'm glad that you're okay. This is two car accidents in one stream. I'm glad that you're okay. That's the most important part. But again, the whole process, it sucks. It sucks, and it's okay to exclaim, this sucks. And yeah, I wish you well. I hope everything gets resolved as easily as possible through insurance and everything. But yeah, it sucks. There's not really a good explanation there. But I'm glad that you're all right. And I hope that, I hope that you have a good rest of the week. Like, I hope that the universe balances itself out. I feel like if you have something really bad happen to you, that a lot of good things should really come your way. It's not that things necessarily work that way, but that's my hope. So if you have something bad happen, I hope that things balance out a little bit. Crashing a car certainly counts as a bad. We got 13 months from G2-1. Thank you. And 29 months from Jennifer Jack. Hi, Stephen and Mal. Just got my first Pfizer. Been drinking water all morning. Oh, and doing the hustle. I really wanted to hum the tune as I move my arm and leave the hospital. I don't think they can stop you. They may be confused, but they can't stop you. It's fine. Morning, Seb. Morning. Anyway, I got through
Alerts.
I got through alerts.
And you climbed the morning summit.
I really did. I hope everyone's...
Are you tired after it?
I feel a little bit better now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably would have... If you really wanted to have 2 bowls of this, you really should space them apart. Like, this is the type of cereal that really, like, if you're a two cereal type of person, like 2 bowl cereal person, they need to be like 45 minutes apart. Yeah. Renee says, and you worked out your jaw. I really did. Like, right after I finished, well, even before I finished the bowl, it hurt. I was just like, but Was it good? I mean, it was good. It was good. It was a hearty cereal. That was what this entire morning ended up being about.
Sampling.
And like, yeah, it was good. And now I'm curious if there's other cereals like this. Are there other really ridiculous cereals?
I mean, you never look in the area where that would be in the supermarket.
What do you mean?
Because, like, it's like that sort of cereal, and then it's like everything else.
You mean there's a part of the
cereal aisle you avoid? Yes.
Oh. Neat. I didn't know that. So there's like...
Cassie says, like, maybe Kashi? Yeah. Like, I picked up a box of Kashi at Publix yesterday. Or the other day. Whenever we went. 2 days ago.
So you're telling me that there's more cereals that are like this, but they don't put them next to the Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, a cereal aisle at Publix, right?
Yeah.
There's, like, something, and then there's those cereals, and then there's everything else, and then there's...
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. So it's, like, closer to the seafood department.
Oh.
Like, right there on the end.
Okay. Neat.
Where they put the muesli. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll like...
Look at them.
Maybe. I don't know. It's, you know, it's hearty. I've always been confused by the concept. Cereal was just for...
Sugar consumption?
Yeah, basically. You know, I want sugar. And I want to mask my want for sugar with breakfast. And then I ate, you know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Anyway, we had 3 gift subs from Vegetable Sorbet to QB's, Dave's Island, and The Great Perhaps. Thank you, Vegetable Sorbet. Appreciate it. Let's talk about things that are happening today on the channels. I already told you earlier that there's 3 vlogs scheduled. 4. 3 vlogs.
And breakfast stream.
And a breakfast stream. So yeah, the 3, 3:15, 3:30, and 3:45. They'll all be 15 minutes apart starting at 3 Eastern. The Pikmin Bingo Battle is today.
Which one? What number?
9.
Okay.
9. Tomorrow is the macaroon.
Okay.
Yeah, we continue to alter the rules a little bit.
Oh, I know which one this one is. Okay.
So there's this one, and then tomorrow we add in the victory macaroon for the final 3 levels. So you'll get a chance to see how that alters everything. So it's fun. It's fun. Disc only is weeks away, so it doesn't. We're good. We'll talk about that next week. And and then Mal Makes.
Yes.
That'll be something I'm working on after the stream, is trying to get all that out. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
5 Bits from Rara Oaks, it says, what does hearty mean? I ask 3 times. Hearty? It's...
Filling. And you don't feel hungry afterwards?
Yeah.
For a while?
Hearty... If something is hearty, it's the difference between eating...
A stew versus like
a broth.
Clear, yeah, like a broth.
Yeah, that's the exact example I was going to use. Yeah, it would be the difference between having tomato basil and having chili.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Because, you know, both are food.
And
both
soup.
Will feed you. Mm-hmm. And they both would be, yeah, well, they're both technically soups. But, you know, if you can't eat as much chili as you can tomato basil. Because it's got...
beans and...
Yeah, it's got a bunch of, like, really filling stuff in it. So that's what I mean by hearty. And it's a very hearty cereal. And it takes a long time to chew. 20 months from BRZ 1994. Thank you. 300 bits from Line Rider. The power came back on 15 minutes ago, but the Wi-Fi just came back on. Apparently, the routers take that long to recognize a change in their power state. Anyway, I need to save my money, so see ya! Take it easy, Line Rider. And then 300 bits from Danny X6. Have we been told how long water will be available? I don't know if we know. We'll give people warning. We'll give people warning before we remove it. Mm-hmm. But I would say at bare minimum through the end of May, bare minimum. But yeah,
Rolly
we'll give people at least a week heads up before we remove it. Before we remove all of the water. No one has any water. There is no water.
Kepis. Look at this Kepis tail.
You have a tail. I'm very proud of you. You've done well to have that tail. Is there anything? No. There's nothing else, right?
VODs for Coliseum are starting to come out on TRG channels.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. The bumper compilation came out yesterday.
And the SNL intro.
And the SNL intro came out. We realized that there's one bumper missing from the bumper compilation, which is that sort of mistake is inevitable when you have a ton of bumpers. So I believe that's actually going to get re-uploaded. But I think they're keeping it out until they have the re-upload, so you can watch it. It's out. Yeah. Oh, is it unlisted? Did they unlist it? Oh, okay. Well,
it's getting replaced.
The link is still probably out there, so you could still watch it if you want. But yeah, one of the things wasn't included, so we're fixing that. And then the SNL intro is out, and then I guess probably Chaz has got the link. I guess probably tomorrow they'll start releasing the actual segments.
I mean, maybe they'll do it today.
Or today? I don't know.
Because it was supposed to start today. But now they're releasing the bumpers.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's soon. It's soon, and they'll probably do the one a day until it's all out thing.
Yeah.
So you probably got, it's probably a month. Probably a month of releases. And ours was segment 3?
I think so. Sounds right.
So ours should be out.
Samurai Master says, soon. Intro's really good though. Dan, did a great job with it, and Carlos with music too.
Thank you. The intro was very fun to do. It was a lot of work, but it was fun to do, and I hope to put something together in person next year.
Yeah.
That will be the hope. But that is a 2022 Stephen problem, and I don't have to think about it for quite a while. So I won't.
Kitchetta says Mal with Kepi was adorbs. We were lucky he cooperated. In fact, I didn't know you were rolling when I was doing that.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And shortly after we got that clip, he jumped off my lap and was like, "I'm done." So it was kind of lucky we got it.
He cooperated.
He was good boy.
He was good. He didn't know he was cute.
He knows he's cute.
He don't know he's cute. He's just living life.
He knows he's cute.
He doesn't know.
Because he does cute things to get attention.
Oh, he's just...
And he's like, look at me roll around.
He's just innately cute. You know that? You're just a good boy. Good little steamed ham.
What?
Good little steamed ham. Alright. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
All right. It. We're going to, I'm gonna take a Tylenol because I had a headache all day yesterday, and I have a headache.
Because you've had caffeine withdrawal.
I actually don't think that's why.
Oh, that's why I get headaches a lot.
Yeah, I actually don't think that's why. I think it's because I haven't had, quality sleep. I think that's probably the bigger issue. Again, I don't really consume that much caffeine, so I don't think that that's it. But at least I'll be able to, the goal of cutting out caffeine for a few weeks is to be able to definitively look at it and say, this is or is not causing part of the problem. I don't believe it is, but at least then I'll I don't know. But I think after the stream, we'll go for a little walk, and then we'll start working on getting the mail mix video
I also
out.
need to get dinner ready in the slow cooker, and I need to portion the ground beef.
Okay. All right, folks. Have a wonderful Tuesday.
We'll see you Thursday.
We'll see you Thursday. And yeah, you've got some stuff to watch. There's some stuff coming out today, so that's exciting.